Hello and welcome to Get Ready With Me. We're going to be doing this situation. I don't really know what this is. Kind of giving autumnal vibes on the eyes, but brown, very like matte eyeshadows. I play with a lot of mattes. You know, we're giving a vibe, and we're just going to try some new makeup bits, which gave me this situation. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, and I'll talk about life and other nonsense stuff. I want to thank you guys for watching this. If you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, and I will see you guys. Yes, I don't know what I'm saying. Why did I get so excited just then? What the hell is wrong with me? Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. And yeah, let's get into it. That song is mad problematic, but at the same time I love it. Okay, hey guys, hello friends, how is everyone? How are you? I'm doing good. Well, as good as it can be, as good as expected. Yeah. Hello guys. Okay, so today I wanted to do a little get ready with me and also try some new makeup bits. Do I really want to use this color? I want to use the pink ones actually. Guys, I really tried in my wig today. Like I really tried. Like I really put effort in. So, you know, put some respect on my name. One thing I'm not good at is laying wigs. That's why I never wear them. Like, I don't know. Like I feel like the girls, like this day and age, sorry, the lighting's gonna go in and out because I'm using my vlogging camera. I haven't got my regular camera on me today. So also saying, yeah, what the hell was I just talking about? What? Naya, what is going on? What is happening? What is going on? Yeah, wigs. I'm not the best at laying wigs, but I try. I do the best I can with the skills I have. I watch videos, all that kind of thing. I get my friends to sort of show me what to do, but I just feel like I hate that white cast of like the glue and the spray, and it just doesn't look wigs is just not a bit of me. That's why I always have braids. That's why I always have braids. So, you know, lesson T for ya. Anyway, so today I wanted to try some new makeup bits that I got. Because, you know, we're in a panoramic and I want to take some cute pictures today. That's the reason. Thought I was gonna sneeze there. Never mind. Yeah, before I was just like putting in some Charlotte Tilbury cream into my face and kind of just warming up my face a little bit, you know, to get the blood pumping, you know, so when we put on makeup it looks a bit cuter. I don't even know I'm gonna take pictures today because my house, oh my god guys, my house. So if you follow me on Instagram, which you probably should because I talk a lot of shit there, you would know that I'm currently having some work done in my house. And honestly, it's driving me insane. Like, it's driving me insane. Everything is everywhere. And obviously everyone's like working from home. So we're all trying to like find spaces to do our work. And like when I work, I need like a clean space. Like I'm like, the reason why my room is very minimal and very like less is more is because I have really bad anxiety. So I need spaces to be empty. Right, see with this foundation, right, it looks like it doesn't match on camera, but I realized that the new Nars Foundation, it actually oxidizes. So I'm jumping in and out. But yeah, basically this is the new Nars Foundation and it looks like it doesn't match. This looks like a very mad match, but I promise you, once it oxidizes, it makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense. But yeah, at first it's very scary. This is very scary. This is very scary. I don't know whether this is a thing or not, but I think I might be like a different shade for their mattes and then their other foundations. Do you know what I mean? I just got the same shade that I use for their other one, which is New Caledonia. That one was an instant match with me, but this one I feel like I need to like work it in a little bit. This one just takes a bit more work, but I don't know. I love the coverage though. I love the coverage of this foundation. It's just so pretty and just does what it needs to do. you know you can do this with your wig? That means you've done something. When you can put your wig behind your ear. Bad bitch stuff. Great. It doesn't look like it matches and it's really stressing me out, but I promise you it does. Like, I feel like it's the lighting. I match my foundations to my chest. I don't know. Maybe it's just, okay, I'm just gonna bring that brush down on my neck. It's giving like sticker vibes, you know? Oh well, it's gonna match at some point. We just gotta give it a minute to oxidize on my face, but this thing does match. When I finish the face, it works. But right now, I don't know what's going on. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But anyway, we're gonna try out these new Ordinary concealers. Because I saw them on the Boots website and honestly, I'm really happy with my e.l.f. concealer. I feel like it's just a great drugstore dupe. Anyway, I'm gonna try out these new Ordinary concealers. I don't know why I wore a white jumper. Who was I fooling when I put on this white jumper? Who? I'm gonna try out these Ordinary concealers. I have the shade. I only bought 2 shades. I'm thinking I want things I'm actually gonna use. My makeup collection is too hefty. Way too hefty to be investing in like loads of different concealers. So I only bought 2 that I thought were the closest to my shade range. So I got it in 3.2N and 3.1Y. The one with Y is dark yellow undertone and 3.2N is deep with neutral undertones. This is kind of what they look like. It's focusing on me, so I'm focusing on them. Okay, you can't see them. I'm going to put a picture on the side. Because this foundation is giving a lot of yellow vibes, I really want the neutral one. Ooh, this is very yellow. Okay, fine. So I put the 3.1Y on my hat. Ooh, girl. This is really yellow. That is really yellow. Okay. That is definitely something I could use that though. Don't get it twisted. I could use that as a highlight, so that could still be used. I really like how golden that is. I don't feel like it's coming out on my camera. Oh, there we go. There we go. See how golden that runs. I love that. I do love that. So this one is the neutral, this one is the yellow. You can definitely see the yellow golden undertones in that, and the neutral is very, very warm, very, very warm. But my issue is like, if this is deep, then what is there a dark, like does it get darker than this? Because I don't know. Like, I like the way the neutral one is coming out because I can use that as a highlight as well. Not really a skin tone concealer, but I can definitely use that as a highlight color. I can use both of them, to be very fair with you, which is nice, which is always a good sign. Sorry, I just need to chill for a second. I had to get myself a whole jar of wine because my type's freezing over is very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. But whatever, we're here now. So anyway, the shading for these isn't crazy, but I'm gonna double check if they go any deeper than this because I don't know if this is good enough, child. Right. All right, okay, yes, right. So there are, after this, I have 3.1Y and 3.2N. And after that, there are like 10 more shades that go even deeper. Okay, I'm happy then. That makes me happy. If this is like a bit before 10 more, like, do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, the math is mathing. The math is actually mathing. Oh my god, they have shades. Okay. Okay, so it is described as the concealer that every single beauty buff wants to get their hands on. This full coverage concealer is crafted from color pigments suspended in the Ordinary's proprietary spreadability system and boasts a real skin finish you'll adore. Available across 36 shade range. Okay. You'll be hard pressed to find a better color match. Okay, fine. I'm excited to try this out. Right. I am not mad at this. I'm not mad at the consistency. I'm not mad at the color range. I think they have a nice range of colors. They're giving, okay? That is giving me life. All right, so to highlight underneath my eyes, I feel like my concealer is set, my foundation is set enough. It's starting to blend more with my actual like skin tone. Are you seeing? It's no longer giving the sticker vibe it was giving before. Now it's giving matte. One thing I don't like though, maybe I'm just being picky, I don't like the fact that it comes out like this. Do you know what I mean? I love a concealer that has like a little wand that come out like this. I love these. So much more like convenient and easy for application. Well, coming out like a tube, you gotta put it on like a palette or a hand, you gotta mix it. That long. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and just put it on. So for my under eye, I'm using 3-point eye white gel. I'm gonna use both of them. Because I feel like both of them will work well together rather than. That's how we're gonna set the face, sweetie. I think he's gone. I think he's gone, but I think he's gonna come back. But whilst that building was happening, I just drew on my eyebrows and carried on to put on the concealer. And honestly, it is so buttery. Like, it's so buttery and lovely just to apply. I genuinely feel like this is gonna be my new like go-to concealer. It's just such a nice finish, and a little goes such a long way. I don't know. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Okay, fine. This is working for me. Oh my god, that blends so nice. Bro, that is lovely. Okay, that is lovely. That is lovely. That is okay. The lighting keeps going in and out, which is really frustrating me, but there's not much I can do about that, if I'm very honest. But do you ignore my dry hands? But do you see how lovely and buttery that is, and how easy that blended out? I feel like this is the concealer that you could this is the concealer that you could wear like if you're doing one of those no makeup situations and you want to just have like a very light, simple situation going on. Oh my god, this has really given the girls a run for her money. This is giving your favorite concealer a run for their money. Whoa, I'm here for it. Okay, I'm gonna set my under eye and then we're gonna move into some eyeshadow. I've been doing like I don't know, like I took a break from I always take breaks from social media, to be fair with you. I think that's very healthy, by the way. It's not everyday Instagram, it's not everyday Twitter. Some days put your phone away and just live life. But yeah, there was a lot going on social media like last week when everyone was just talking about like the Candace I'm not going to butcher that name, so I'm just not going to say it, but the Candace situation, you know, what happened with that girl from what band was she even? The Saturdays. Rochelle, that's it, from the Saturdays. And all of this jargon. And honestly, like, I feel like for my peace of mind, I just stay away from these kind of topics. I stay away from discussing them, because the last time I discussed it, I was literally called every name under the sun. Like, I remember being called insecure, that I was like a bitter black woman, that, you know, I hated mixed race people, like all of this stuff, which literally was nothing to do with what I said. It was me talking about my experience, but obviously people saw it as a hate train and took upon it and used it as a chance to call me out of my name. So since then, I think I have like major PTSD from that moment. So I purposefully just don't discuss these topics, because it's like, no one's gonna listen to me. Do you know what I mean? No one's gonna listen to me. And when I said this back then, everyone called me out, and wrongfully so. You know, black women, black men, mixed women, mixed men, white people, everyone called me out. And like, now the narrative that I had then is now what everyone's saying right now. So it's like, you see the social media thing? Yeah, you have to have so much patience with it. Like, you can't have range on this app. You really can't. And you also need to remember that the internet is also just an ecosystem. Like, it's so small. The thought process is so small, and the way it evolves, it's just wild. But yeah, like, when I saw all of that unfold, I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, because honey, I done told you so. I feel like now that it's kind of quieting down a bit, I feel a bit more comfortable like giving my 5 pence, you know? But what I will say is, what I said 2 years ago is happening Yeah, I have no thoughts, no opinions on the whole situation. I just pray Candy's healing. Like, I know how it feels to be sort of looked over. Do you know what I mean? Sort of passed over for opportunities. So I genuinely pray that Candice gets the healing that she deserves and that she needs. And you know, that one day the world will see things for what they really and truly are. Like, I feel like the conversation just needs to be more so on what allyship looks like and what it's supposed to mean, you know? But I ain't expecting no one to be loyal to me, child. Ain't no one in this BLM world trying to be loyal to me. Anyway, on a more personal note, so as you guys know, I've been doing like therapy and stuff like that now, and do you know what? I'm really enjoying it for the most part. Like, I'm really enjoying like unpacking things and like learning things about like my past that I didn't realize were affecting me in this day and age. Like, I'm genuinely like enjoying the process of unlearning like really negative behaviors and learning more about myself as well, and learning to be a bit more okay with myself, you know? I feel like in this day and age, in the world of like influencers and like Instagram, all that kind of thing, it's so easy to get carried away and just not be okay with who you are as a person. And I honestly, I have my wobbles, but I think as I go to therapy, I'm learning to be so much more okay with who I am. And like, if you don't actually like it, you know where the door is. Like, just because you're not gonna like me, other people are gonna like me. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm just learning how to be a bit more okay with myself and also not care about other people's opinions as well. I think as confident as some people think I am, I get really like worked up on what other people think of me, and I'm learning to sort of slowly let go of that. Like, slowly let go of, you know, caring and honestly like giving a shit. Like, why do I give a shit about this next man's opinion of me? What is that gonna do? It's not gonna pay my bills. So yeah, I've been living, learning, and honestly I've been loving the process. I've been loving who I'm becoming. And like, one crazy thing that I learned is that I have a very unhealthy relationship with food. Like, I didn't realize how bad it was and how far it dates back to as well. Like, that's one thing I've really enjoyed about therapy. Like, I've been able to unpack current behaviors and realize how it has connected to like previous things in my past. And and honestly, I love it for me. Like, I love it for me so much. Like, I didn't realize that I had such an unhealthy relationship with food. I didn't realize that I was putting so much like pressure on myself. I didn't realize how much I controlled my life through food. So basically what I learned is that when I was growing up, I had a lot of like issues in my family. You know, there was a lot of arguing, a lot of like stressful situations that took place. And I remember feeling so out of control in those scenarios. Like, I couldn't control the fact that my, you know, family wasn't functional. I couldn't control the fact that people were arguing. I couldn't control so many things, but what I could control was what I ate. So in order to, you know, I need that guy to pipe down. So in order for me to like have some kind of control in my life, what I would do is I would just control what I ate. So at any point where I was extremely emotional, I just wouldn't eat, or I just would eat something really small, or I would just, you know, I would just starve myself almost, just to be in control of something. Yeah, just so I was in control of something. And looking back now, it was a very, very unhealthy relationship. Like, I remember going on like school trips and stuff and just not packing a packed lunch, and people would be like to me now, like, are you not hungry? And I'm just like, no, not really. Like, I'll have like, there'll be days where I go to school and I'd last the entire day at school just like a pack of gum and a Ribena, and that'll be me for the whole day. Like, obviously don't recommend this, but that was my life. Like, that was what I was doing in order, like, and I didn't see it as dangerous or as I have an eating disorder. I still don't, like, I wouldn't even call it an eating disorder because it's not that. But I will say that I had a very, very unhealthy relationship with food, and a part of that was just because of my situation at home, my home situation, you know. Anyway, I think I'll talk about my unhealthy relationship with food. So like I was saying, like I had a very unhealthy relationship with food. Like there'll be days where I would last on like just chewing gum and a Ribena, and that would be enough to have me for the entire day. Like I remember times that I used to have IER, which is like internal exclusion. Yeah, I was naughty in school. I didn't even know why. To be honest, I didn't feel like I was even that naughty. I felt like people just I was just very misunderstood. Yeah, I was just misunderstood, and no one took the time out to understand me. My school was very racist, you see. But anyway, that's not topic of conversation. Yeah, so I kind of had to learn that my relationship with food in this as an adult stems from that place I was in when I was a child. So it's very triggering, I'm not gonna lie. Like it was very triggering, and I remember, and I got so emotional when you were talking about it, because I wasn't emotional because of anything deep. I was more so emotional because like I was sad that I put my body through that. Do you know what I mean? Like I was sad that at the time when I was so young, I was so sad, but I didn't know that I was sad. Like I didn't know how to express that, so I expressed it through like monitoring my food. Like like when I look back, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. So now one way that I'm like trying to like combat my really unhealthy relationship with food is like I'm doing more like mindful eating, which is basically when you are mindful of when you're eating. So like you sort of savor every bite. So as you like eat, you chew, you like close your eyes, and you just like sort of take in everything you're eating, just the flavors, where you are, the plating, like just literally mindful eating. Like when my therapist told me that, I was thinking, honey, I ain't doing that. That is some Caucasian-ish. Like I am not doing that. But honestly, like it's really helps. Like normally when I eat, I'm always like watching something on my laptop, or you know, watching a YouTube video or something. Like I'm always never focusing on the actual food. So my therapist told me just to focus on eating. It was like, baby, you're asking for a lot from me. But it has really helped. So I feel like now my relationship with food has become a lot better. Like I now like regulate when I eat. So like a lot of people have been noticing that my boobs have been growing. And they have. And I feel like it's because I've been doing mindful eating. Like I've been eating really well, and it's just made my boobs grow. Like I can't explain it, but I love it here. I love it here for me. Honestly, I do. I really do love it here for me. So yeah, man, it's good vibes. Like therapy has really helped me like create, just be a lot more happier. You know, like I've realized that I've learned so many things in therapy about myself that my therapist hasn't even told me, but like she'll kind of lead me there, and I'm like, baby, like, I didn't even know I'd be doing this. Like I didn't know how much like a lot of my unhappiness stems from my inability to say no. Like I always want to, not I always want to help people, but whenever somebody asks me for help or asks me for support on something, like I'm always like there to like help and just add my 2 pence. But that kind of always adds to me being stressed out or being irritated or being annoyed. Like I have an inability to sort of create boundaries and like assert them a bit better. And like when I come from, and not like blaming anyone in my life at all, but like my household, because there's so many of us and we've always been like a really open family where everyone's really in everyone's business, like everyone knows what's going on with each other. Like there isn't really a lot of boundaries like at all. So my thing has been like to create really healthy boundaries with people, and honestly it's been good vibes for the most part. Like I feel like recently the only time I've been upset has been only when I've like spoken to people that I kind of created a boundary saying I'm not going to speak to this person anymore, and when I have spoken to them I've been irritated. So it's like, this is why I said I'm not going to speak to this person anymore. You know. But apart from that, like going to therapy has definitely helped me kind of navigate living at home in a panoramic, because we're in a pancetta. It's been going great. Oh my god, guys, it's my birthday soon. It's my birthday soon. It's Pisces season soon. I have bare of you guys are Pisces. I actually remember that, like all of my bare of us are Pisces, and we just get it. We get each other. So this whole season I'm just trying to just have a good time. Like, even though we're all inside, we're in a pancetta, like, I'm gonna have a really nice birthday. Like, I've already planned things in my head. You know, I'm not inviting that many people. I'm literally having about like 6 or 7 people at my house. You know, it's gonna be a nice vibe. But, you know, I'm really looking forward to all these little momentous seasons. I'm turning 24, which to me is really scary, but 24 means I'm basically 25. 24 is basically 25. And I just feel like I'm still a baby girl. Like, every day I'm reminded that, oh, I got married at 25. I'm thinking, so, like, I don't know, like, more and more recently, I've been thinking a lot more about, like, marriage and, like, settling down and all of this stuff. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know how I feel about it either. Like one thing I do whenever I meet people, I always think in the back of my mind, like, can this, does this, will this, you know? And I feel like I'm too young to be thinking that way, but at the same time, I need to start realizing that I'm going to be somebody's wife. I'm not mad at my makeup today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not mad at what the girls and gays are saying about this, if I'm very honest. These are my favorite lashes in the entire world. They're like £2.99 from Savers. The best lashes. The Guards of Attitude. Mythical. Mythical. Okay, I'm really annoyed because as I was setting my face, you know when the setting spray is up towards the end, so when you spray it, it like comes out like spackles. It came out as spackles. I'm like, it messed up a bit over here, but we can't have it all in this life. We can't have it all. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this little get ready with me situation. My final thoughts on the concealer. I'm impressed by the shade range. It's not giving me grey, it's not giving me ash, it's not giving any, like, it's not giving me problematic colours. It's just giving, for the price point, it's a very, very good concealer. I think they're like £4 something each. So I feel like you can't really go wrong. You can't go wrong. You know, it's a nice, everyday, very blendable. It doesn't, do you know when you put a concealer on, you let it set for a bit and it kind of leaves like a line of demarcation for where it's set? It doesn't do that. It blends very, very nicely. It's very fluid. It's just a very lovely concealer. I can't knock it. I can't knock it. For my foundation shade, I wear New Caledonia in Nars, so you can have some kind of reference. And yeah, I got 3.1Y and 3.2N. Both shades I think are really nice highlight shades, not really skin tone, but 3.2N I could use like a skin tone concealer, but I ain't gonna do that, child. I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, apart from that, I'm really impressed with what The Ordinary has given us. I'm really impressed. I'm now tempted to try the foundation. I'm tempted. Let me know if you want to try the foundation. But apart from that, I have enjoyed this little get ready with me chit chat, you know, talking about life and therapy and, you know, my mind. It's nice to get things off my chest every now and again. So I want to thank you guys for allowing me to do that. Thanks. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye now.